My name is Chris Aitken. I'm a partner at the law firm of Aitken, and Cohn. At Aitken, and Cohn, we try serious catastrophic personal injury matters, products liability, business litigation, and mass tort matters. One of the recent cases that we had involved a young man named Tyler who was a victim of a school bus crash. In this case, the driver, a man named Gerald Ruppel, actually passed out while driving the school bus of several young children. The result of that particular case was over $10 million. We were able to use Motionlit Services by presenting a very comprehensive settlement video. One of the things that we were able to obtain through discovery, for instance, was the video of the school bus crash. It was a very effective tool to show the video of the driver throughout the day. I thought Motionlit was terrific in collaborating with us to show that the driver was prone to a medical event when the crash occurred. I thought Motionlit was very easy to work with and provided a very effective settlement documentary that eventually led to a major settlement on behalf of our firm.
In this case, working with Motionlit, we were able to speak with the editors before they would interview our witnesses and sort of give them a synopsis of where we felt their testimony would go and what they were going to say. But then, they had the experience and knowledge to know what questions to ask as well and how to get that testimony out of family members, loved ones, friends, and certainly with our medical experts, they were skilled to know and had seen some of the reports that we provided to know where we wanted them to focus their attention, and did a great job of really getting the heart of the testimony out of them in a really concise fashion.
I think the other challenge we had with that case is that Tyler, our client, had a brain injury, which is also described as an invisible injury. If you met Tyler, you would perhaps not know anything was wrong. And the fact that we had to present that to the jury and evaluate those damages, I think Motionlit is extremely effective at doing that. We've had great client response, and we're proud to use them as a partner.
So the settlement video process, our firm's been a strong believer in the importance of doing that, because the decision makers on the other side often aren't the attorneys involved in the case directly. They're either a committee, or they're council members, or they're insurance representatives that are located out of state. And so a lot of these decisions get made by committees that aren't, that I'm not speaking on the phone with. But it's good to have something physical, something that they can see, rewind, watch again, and immediately recognize the power and the weight and the truth, really, of what our case is. And that's where we find settlement videos to be so effective. It's also an excellent tool as well to help as we develop our own case, because if done properly, we're able to then get some great testimony and preserve excellent testimony in real time from witnesses and family members and loved ones and doctors about what our client is experiencing and going through. And then that gets preserved, and we can use that at trial. Even if the matter doesn't resolve, it's a great tool as the trial is approaching, and then at trial we have just additional resources and material that we have in the bank, so to speak, that we can then use and help present our case to the jury even more powerfully.
The settlement documentary is very, very important to show the damages in real life injuries of your client, and let them know your client the way you do, and what they'll be facing at the time of trial when your client testifies.
The greatest thing I enjoy about working with Motionlit is their responsiveness to what we need. They work well in the time constraints that we have. They're very good with working with our witnesses or our clients, and so I have confidence and trust that when I speak with my clients and these families, to let them know I need them to open their homes or open their hearts and speak and share with a film crew they've never met some of the most awful experiences they've ever suffered, that that Motionlit has the class and the expertise and the tact to do it in the most professional manner and do it efficiently, delicately, and respectfully.
To my colleagues, I would say that Motionlit is a terrific company to work with. I would say that they're very collaborative. They can work independently. They are very effective to properly present your case, but they also spend the time to work with you as a lawyer who knows your case the best to present it in the way that you want to present it. And if there are changes to be made, whether it's last minute or not, they're there to make those changes in a very prompt fashion. So you can feel at the end of the day that the product you put forth, either for the decision maker, whether it's an insurance company or adjuster, or the jury at trial, that you are presenting your best case possible. I have found that no matter the size of the case, Motionlit is very effective at presenting it to maximize the result of our personal injury cases.